80、90、80都是可以，90、90、90不是原感的，真的有可能3个90吗？哎，早上打100，哎。
Watch out for the Osram merchants. We'll soon cheat you as look at you.
What's in this bottle? Ugh, it smells like ash or rotten eggs. Better pour that out. I guess Shira's doing some gardening. Aren't these for spying far away? Why would you need a spyglass in a garden? Something buried. No, something dug up. I must have left a trail.
I don't want to think about what would have happened without you there to save the sun. Some Osram girl applied to the city
Flower
guard the other
petals.
day.
Why would she take flowers from her own garden?
Did you find anything in the garden?
Nothing definite yet. I'll let you know.
Can't wait for later. Gonna grab a drink with my friends and...
The sun shines on those who mind their own, so this...
By the sun, I'm hoping for a better day tomorrow.
See for yourself. You'll like what I have to say, I promise.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
These aren't goods. They're necessities.
Just because he failed to kill the Sun King
Only
doesn't
the
mean he's
finest
any less
goods here.
guilty.
See for
He should
yourself.
pay.
Fine goods for a fair price. Lucky that knows.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it. I've got all the...
The petals end here, at the water. Could her father have been right, but at the wrong place? Wharfs. To tie up a boat that isn't here. Maybe she took the boat to that island over there. Looks like I'm in for a long swim.
你发个图给我看看呢？要我给你们看看我的配饰吗？嗯。我选择的颜色都是最现实的，我
This
想。
looks promising.
Stay back! It's not safe!
Let's get this over with.
We did it! Who are you? How did you learn to fight like that? What are you even doing here?
Maybe you can start by answering a few of my questions. What are you doing on this island?
I come here to be alone.
Do you know your father fears your...
I'm surprised he even noticed I was gone.
He has the whole village looking for you. Why did you bring...
No real reason.
Who's us?
No. No.
Let's go back.
I need to finish planting.
You know,
You don't need to...
I really do.
Really. I just need a little...
什么？当你知道烟真正的是什么，你就决定不会抽。你知道烟真正是用途是用来干嘛的话，你就绝对不会抽。跟你说，那你就别抽不就行了吗？那就行，对。
Bread rolls. 2 of them. And a set of cups. She must not have been alone here. Looks like Alita has a friend. Alita, if you came here to be... Who?
A troll.
Who's a troll?
A friend I've known since child, but the last few months we'd meet here and I couldn't wait to see him again.
Why keep...
Troll is a soldier for the... It's treason for us to even meet.
Well then how...
We came here as kids. We sat and we started meeting in secret.
He didn't come.
Please. If he could be killed. We could break the ceasefire.
I'll find him if...
I will.
Sick of hearing him.
Quite a few guards there.
Want to hear him talk.
Maybe there's another way in.
Got company, I think.
Take yours.
Troll. Are you a troll?
Alita. But Alita.
Troll? Poor troll.
又找人打1100真的来，看来要找老外了。哎，糟了，找大佬带我飞，但是沟通不了，我又沟通不了，我怎么找老外呀？哎呀，那这不行呀，那没了呀，糟了，单摔。好吧，我明天单摔12小时了，不行就放弃100，以后不打了，没人打我怎么打？
A woman
Stay bright, always stay alert. That's what I say.
Nessa 不在。
Don't ask me where to go if you're lost.
Don't say it. The shadow card you found.
That's the key that Balaki gave.
He said it.
No.
Are you saying what I think you're saying? Think this through. If you die,
No one will listen to me.
no one can listen to you. If you fight for a troll, for those he cared. Please.
I guess.
Let's do some work. keeping the city
I should have
safe.
given you a token.
Elita needs you to listen.
I will.
It's about a trial, Father. He and I were together. I didn't want you to.
A trial? Yes, I remember it. From when you two were no taller than the flowers in your mother's garden. But he went west.
They never found out about us. He didn't tell them. Even when they...
Oh, Elita. All that time spent writing edicts, I thought my work was keeping you safe from this war. It was all just parchment. And I could have lost you.
I'm so sorry, Father.
I wish I'd known, all this time, what you were going through. But I'll be better. Thank you for this second chance.
It won't ever be right that a troll died.
什么？
I'll try to live. For
哎
him.
呀，我要找人打呀，10
I
万。
wish I'd known. All this time.
我不会沟
what she was
通呀
going， But
没关。
I'll get better.
那一起来呀！不记者，那个，我听不到你说话，你的麦调大声一点。对。没有啊，那个，我们还缺一个。我正在找，我正在找。
They're scanning for me.
缺一个那个补给者。对对对，我们现在还缺一个。而且你的麦的声音有点小，你调大声一点。
Now I need to find someplace too hard to reach. If I'm to believe anything Fernand said. Just got my business.
缺一个，1100。
And it's empty.
Spear girl!
Of course.
You found it. The perfect location for an ambush. Now throw down that magnificent spear, and we'll let you live.
You've obviously heard of me. You know what I'm capable of. Why do you think this will turn out well for you?
I like the odds. Get her.
Why do I bother?
The sun.
That's the last of them. But Fernand ran off. Right to the Meridian docks, I'll bet.
Hello， 你是不是打100呢 ？Hello 呢 ？Hello 是不是想打100啊？好啊，可以啊。我想你来啊。你藏王雀不就行了吗？对啊，藏王雀你来呀。哎呦，一起在一落，一起在100联络感情不就行了吗？一起在联。哦。哎呦，在100里面摩擦不就行了吗？这还不顺啊？你想想啊，原本是你们2个加深友情，结果现在变成3个会更。1002200等于。
Don't pass up these goods.
Oh no. Let me in!
你们都在说什么？
Spit! Let me in!
Oh, for now.
Oh, it's you.
A limb won't be in there.
You wouldn't.
No one's gonna lift a finger.
They were bad men.
I'll hold you to it.
Understood.
I'd better not.
Everyone will know to leave you and your spear alone. You won't hear from me again.
Wasn't sure about the sentiment first, but it's...
哎，看到100要单刷，或者我们2个人打也行，如果你觉得可以的话。没有，如果你觉得2个人打也可以的话，我可以。对，我觉得你可以就可以，对，对啊，两个人的死亡次数好比3个人的死亡次数。那个不记，那个什么不记者呢？那我们2个泰坦卡无敌不就行了吗？哎，他不会死吗？还是怎？他不会死吗？我一个看好你啊。那行，我看好你的，我去，哇。但是不穿衣服的那个是蓝，但是重点的是你说的那个什么不穿，你说的重点不是这个，重点是那个是蓝的，全都是蓝的，对。那就有病。
It's a short drop from there. The other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
I see you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in. This humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
Peace. 我要人来打爷爷嘞嘞。
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels. Only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
Are you kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobek here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated you. So by now,
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
to viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
对了，无暇网。好啊，无暇网域吗？无暇网域吗？我也可以啊，来啊！反正要打无暇网域对吧？我可以。那个就简单，对，就全部退出去，然后就举行两岸看。有个方法，其他如果你们跑的人成功的话，那就行。有个方法是可以的，跑的人成功过去，然后传送我们过去就行。有方法，其他人都不死，就直接等传送过去。有的是可以的，但是或。王冠呢？那王冠在不在啊？那
A holographic theater.
intact.
那要赶紧把网页跟王冠网。
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors.
反正网页跟王冠的无暇的打一下呗，我要。
Technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a super weapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. And here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you. And the work you will do here. Zero Day, the day that life on Earth ceases to exist, is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
Yo.
Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
那可是再来多一遍往右想。
Want to discuss?
那开始可是再来多一遍，我要打。
Pardon?
往右跟往光无想。
Real serious. Not just Texas
Oh, yeah.
Global serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, it was always end times this and lake of fire that on account of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, you mind if I smoke?
A tobacco cigarette.
Sorry, darling. My taste run classic. Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malky was me, don't mind admitting. Plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty too.
To stop us now.
But I kept the zigging to their
What did they
zag.
contain?
How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
Always suspected she had a little thing for me. Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place? You know, blood coffee?
I'm sure you now understand the urgency of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Captain Okilo, are you trying to thank me for not resisting?
I believe we could negotiate a diplomatic solution.
When it came to my country's lithium, it was always a swarm that would be sent to negotiate. Metallurgic International, U.S. Robot Command. The markings changed, but the robots were the same.
You have had considerable experience in human-robot conflict.
Yes, and I've got the prosthetic limbs to show it. Yet I continue to face this horror, even though the challenge was great. Cyber warfare. I thought Zero Dawn would be a Manhattan project to generate the deactivation codes. With the resources I had, I estimated code breaking to be a hopeless endeavor. I was almost looking forward to being proved wrong.
Unfortunately, your estimation was correct.
As your General Hera said. So then, you did not bring me here to commiserate. What is left?
Look, let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since '57? That went nowhere real slow. And you have to get somewhere real fast. Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage we're talking, a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, all right?
If you could try to remain calm.
You people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
Medical. Who previously worked for Faro Automated Systems.
On the chariot line self-replication routines. I came here thinking this was a rendition. When your people took me, I thought, about time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt every day since...
Would you like to take a moment?
No, I really hoped Zero Dawn was a way to undo it all. My work. And I'm sorry to say I was ever proud of it, but Ted could really sell a concept, and in the labs, in the light of creation, that first test run, when you saw they understood their own structures, could rebuild themselves from memory and light.
Initiating playback.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
Destroyed, but then made?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life. For us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how'd it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the Ark... kind of knowledge. What happened to that?
And Hephaestus taking over Cyan. I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead. Of course.
force I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that well, I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
See to make sure I behave this time?
Security, if you're still nauseous. No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this, but the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back. Like Syzygy East, like the Congo, like Timor, like us. That's our reward? A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock? You grow old together, with your loved ones, in safety. I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family? I'm afraid not.
Intruder!
All inhabitants of Elysium will be medicated.
Whatever you do,
I'm afraid
don't
not.
die now.
All inhabitants of Elysium. Inside 30 years. I knew it. I just couldn't bring myself to say the words. I'm sorry. Finish it. Medical euthanasia. I want no part of this. I just want it over. I see. Protocols require a 48-hour waiting period. Zero Dawn. It is art, in a way. An expression on the grandest scale. There is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this...
Heavy. It's hard, too. Here we go. Another one of these. Need to find the right configuration. Done. I should check the door nearby.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
There's a part missing. Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
hashed it out with them, what the point of Artemis was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo. We haven't exactly proved ourselves to be great custodians in the past few thousand years. So the idea of a reconstituted biosphere, well, it's horrifying, isn't it? A complete horror show. We have no right to take a best guess at this stuff. But the alternative? Nothingness. For there to have been all this and then nothing. And with Charles Ronson running the show, I respect him. He's got a passion to him. He's hot-blooded. So I said I'll do it. I'll put my all into this, literally.
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor? Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn? No, ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural it'd be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too, just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea? Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
Found one. Looks intact. That should do the trick. Now let's get that door open. That did it. Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia, it's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact. Or not.
To me!
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
等，我想打1100啊，还是缺一个人，没办法。Hello 不来。你要来吗？你要来，我们就开始了。
I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So like, you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build robots, and not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and...
好。
Fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity than that.
啊，先。